What's up, you guys, and welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Amanda Marie, and over here on my channel I love to discuss all things fragrance. So if you're into smelling good, or maybe you want to know more about fragrances, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Now, every Sunday I bring you guys my fragrance flavors of the week. That's a little bit of a tongue twister, okay? I do this every Sunday, but you guys will not see this video until Monday. Even though I'm recording it on a Sunday, today has been a very eventful day, so I'm behind schedule, okay? But before we get into today's events and all the fragrances that I wore last week, I want to ask you guys a favor. I have decided to apply for the Sephora Squad, and I would love your support. So if you have been watching my videos from day one, if you love my content, if you have bought any fragrances that I've recommended to you here on my channel, I would love it if you would take time out of your busy day to leave me a testimonial. That would be great. I'm going to leave the link down below in the description, so you can just go to it, click on it, and write a testimonial. It doesn't have to be anything long or anything like that. You know, whatever is on your heart, you know, just write it, and I would appreciate it so much. So wish me luck. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Brown Sugar Babe. I have talked about them on my channel a few times. They are I want to say a luxury oil brand. Their oils feel luxurious to me. Even though they're affordable, they feel very good on my skin. They feel very high quality. So they're doing this pretty much this tour across the United States, and they've been all over so far. They came to Houston today, and I wanted to meet up with them and show support. Even though I did go to Fab Finds by Keatra's event in Dallas a couple of months ago. She held an event for Brown Sugar Babe as well, but I still wanted to go and show support. Anytime any brands come to my city and I'm allowed to go, then I'm gonna show up. So I'm just gonna share with you briefly what I got. And the event was nice, y'all. They had a DJ, they had, of course, their step and repeat where you can take pictures. They had their little photo booth thingy. My friend wanted to get on it. I was like, no girl, I've never been on one of those things before. Y'all know where you stand in the center and the camera goes around you. Yeah, I was like, I think I'll pass. But I did get a chance to meet the owner of Brown Sugar Babe, and I forget her name, forgive me, but she's super sweet, very personable, and I just really had a good time. And of course they had products there to buy. And they were doing a sale as well. You buy 3 oils and get 20% off your order. So I ended up, of course, taking advantage of the sale. Y'all know anytime there's a sale, I'm going to take advantage, okay? So this is a cute bag. I think you guys have seen this bag before, but I have 2 of their oils already. I have Princess Treatment, which I feel like I talked about in last week's fragrance flavors of the week. I feel like I talked about that. And then I have an original blend, which is called Bad and Bougie. Princess Treatment is their interpretation of Killian's I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess. That's their interpretation. And when I tell you it's a one-to-one dupe in an oil form, I love it. So if you are the type of person that loves layering, if you start off with your shower routine and then you want to put an oil on that smells similar to the fragrance that you're wearing that day, the oils are the best way to go. They had all their oils were there, all of them. I smelled literally all of them, y'all. And there's probably only one out of the whole collection that I feel like didn't really come close to the original fragrance. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it was the Mojave Ghost oil that they have. It's their interpretation of Mojave Ghost. It had hints of Mojave Ghost. It was fresh, but it just wasn't full on Mojave Ghost to me. But everything else, y'all, everything else was like literally 1-to-1. If not at least 97 to 98% spot on duping the original fragrance. Y'all know I'm really not an oil girl, okay? Well, I need to stop saying that because I'm definitely an oil girl now, because my oil collection is growing rapidly, okay? I need to reel it in because I got too much oil, but I love their oils. I really do. I bought Sugar Plum, which is their original creation. I don't know the notes of this one right off the top of my head, so I will double back and do a review on Sugar Plum. But from what I remember, it is a very sweet, warm, almost kind of dark, seductive type of oil. This is going to be a perfect layering oil for the fall and winter. So I ended up getting Sugar Plum. And then I ended up getting another original oil. This is their own creation. And this is called Caked Up. And this one smells just like the name. It's very sweet, gourmandish. It smells like a cupcake. And you guys know I love a good gourmand. I love sweet fragrances, sweet smells in general. I have a sweet tooth, so naturally I would go for fragrances that smell sweet. So I got Caked Up. And then lastly, I wanted to get one of their Inspired By oils to go with a perfume that I already have. So I ended up getting Sweet Smoke. And this one is their interpretation of Tobacco Honey by Guerlain. Y'all, when I tell you it's spot on, spot on. And the reason why I had to get it is because of that honey note. It smells so realistic in this oil, okay? It's slightly smoky, very sweet. I can't wait to layer this with my Tobacco Honey. It's gonna go off. It's gonna go off. Y'all already know I'm gearing up for fall and winter, okay? I'm already thinking about the fragrances that I wanna wear, that I'm gonna pull out. Y'all know the deal. Like, I don't physically like switch out my fragrances like I switch out my summer clothes for my fall clothes, because it's just easier for me to find them. I used to do that with my fragrances, where I would put my summer fragrances up and then I would bring out my fall and winter fragrances. I don't do that anymore, but I definitely do it up here, okay? I'm still doing it up here. I'm so happy that they decided to come to Houston, because I don't see a lot of brands coming to Houston. Here lately, I feel like a lot of brands have been skipping over Houston and going to Dallas, and I have no problem going to Dallas. Dallas is literally in my backyard. That last drive to Dallas, though, did something to my spirit. I don't know if it's because I had a big dinner and had to drive 4 hours back to Houston, or the fact that it was raining on my way home that day, that night I should say. But something about that drive really did something to my spirit, and I said, it's gonna be a long time before I drive to Dallas again. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was because I was in the car by myself. I don't know what it was, but yeah, it's gonna be a minute before I drive back to Dallas. I will try to catch a flight before I physically drive to Dallas. It just took too much out of me. I don't know what happened. But anyway, let's get into the fragrances that I wore last week. But before we do that, I wanna smell this fragrance with y'all. This is Mystique Bouquet. This is from Afnan. This is an Arabic brand fragrance. I feel like the Arabic fragrances are having another wave right now, because I don't know if it's just my algorithm on YouTube, but I have seen a ton of Arabic videos like popping up on my feed. I feel like they're having a second wave. I really do. Anyway, the reason why I got this fragrance, Mystique Bouquet by Afnan, is because it's supposed to be a dupe for Valaya by Parfums Jamali. Beautiful package, beautiful presentation. I really want to smell this. And you know, one thing that I've learned about Arabic fragrances is that when you get an Arabic fragrance, it's always good to let a little air get in the bottle and kind of let the fragrance sit a little bit. I used to have, there was another floral bouquet, something floral bouquet in the pink bottle. I used to have that one, but I felt like it was too light for me. And so I ended up selling it on Mercari. And I kind of regret that because it's supposed to be a dupe for Exnilio's Narcotica. Is it Narcotica? I don't know. I'll pop up a picture. But I really kind of regret selling that fragrance now, because what I've come to realize with my own Arabic fragrances is that when they sit and macerate, man, that's when they really just perform. And I just kind of feel like kicking myself a little bit for selling that fragrance. But anyway, I can't cry over spilled milk, child. It's done, it's done, okay? But this is what the bottle looks like. Love this bottle. Very cute presentation. It's very weighty, very cute. And I just want to smell it real quick and see if it is actually duping Valaya. This is pretty. Whoa. Immediately, this is pretty. It does remind me... Ooh, it's strong too, honey. Girl, it's all in my throat. Okay. It does remind me of Valaya. I would not say it's a full-on dupe. I do have Valaya, by the way. But it is reminding me of Floral Bouquet, which I feel like I'm saying that name wrong. The one that looks like this, but in the pink bottle. Pinkish, fuchsia, reddish bottle. More so pink. It's reminding me of that fragrance. And it's also reminding me of Valaya. This is sweet, it's floral, it's musky, it's sexy, very feminine. I don't have the notes in front of me, but yeah, it is good. I'm gonna just spray a little bit more because I want that air to get in my bottle. I want to say I paid about $40 for this, or $49, something around that range. It was less than 50, okay? Well, it could have been right at 50. Anyway, I'll let y'all know how much I paid for it. But I don't mind spraying that much in the air because I did not spend a lot on this fragrance at all. It's very affordable. So, yeah. It smells good, y'all. Ooh, if you love sweet, fruity florals, get Mystique Bouquet by Afnan. Okay, so now we can get into what I wore last week. Sunday, my daughter was in town and we had lunch. We ended up going to Moxie. It's in the Galleria area. Cute little, you know, trendy type of restaurant. So, you know, I wore like a cute denim button-down shirt with some cute linen shorts that had like a cute print on them. And I wanted something very fresh, very clean, very ladylike, very demure, okay, like y'all saying. And so I went with YSL's Libre. Now this is the original release. I want to say that fragrance came out probably 2021. Do not quote me, but I think it was 2021. The lavender was just too much in that fragrance for me. When I smelled this one, and the brand did give this to me, okay, I want to make mention of that. When I smell this, it smells like it's been reformulated. And I've said that before. It just smells different to me. The lavender is still present here, but it is not a powerhouse. It is not as loud as it was for me when it first came out. So I feel very strongly that they may have reformulated this fragrance. If not, I got a crazy batch. And I love this one. I may have put a little dent in this one already. And I'm really surprised. Like, I really wrote this fragrance off. I was like, I'm done with the original Libre. I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to keep my Libre Parfum and my Intense and just be happy with that. I actually ended up gifting the Intense version to a co-worker. So now I have just this one, the original, and I have the Libre Parfum. I like the Libre Parfum over the Intense. Y'all know they came out with another Libre flanker. Is it called Flowers and Fire? I can't remember. And I did go put my nose on it. When I smelled it, I instantly said to myself, it smells like the other Libres. So therefore, I can't even give you a proper breakdown of that fragrance because it smells like the original Libre, okay? I pulled this fragrance out because, like I said, I am really gearing up for the fall. It has been too hot, and that's one of the reasons why this video is being released on a Monday and not a Sunday when I said it would be, because y'all, I was out in that heat all day and the heat just drained me. So y'all, I had to come home and take a nap. So hence is why the video is being put out late. But anyway, I am really gearing up for fall. I am ready for the fall. I'm ready for some cooler weather. I'm ready to pull out my sweaters and my long sleeve t-shirts. Girl, my thick socks, I'm ready. So I've kind of been in that frame of mind. So I pulled out this new fragrance that I got from Roja. This is called Enigma. Y'all, this is a beautiful fragrance. I'm not sure if I've talked to y'all about this one. This is beautiful. It is targeted for men, but it smells very unisex. Now, you guys remember not that long ago, people were wanting to get like that Coca-Cola type of smell. Everybody was excited for that new Kilian release that came out called Unforgettable. That is very much forgettable. Everybody was excited about that release. I actually ended up buying it because of that Coca-Cola note, and I found myself disappointed. And this is the only other Coca-Cola fragrance that I have in my collection. I may have a few more, but this is giving sweet, boozy, cherry Coca-Cola. There is no cherry note in here. So there's like some rum or some cognac. There's a little bit of tobacco because it's slightly smoky. And there is a note in here that is creating this beautiful Coca-Cola, cherry Coca-Cola smell. There could be almonds in this fragrance that's coming off like cherries. It could be tonka in here that's creating that cherry note as well, or that Coca-Cola note. I'll pop up the notes, but there is something in here that is creating that sweet cola smell, and it smells so delicious, y'all. So delicious. So I wore this on Tuesday, okay? I wore the Libre. No, I wore this on Monday. I wore the Libre on Sunday. I wore this on Monday. And y'all, I loved it. The longevity is there. The projection is there. I did not overspray this because I feel like it would have been too much for work. So I didn't overspray it. But ooh, I enjoyed wearing this fragrance all day on Monday. It was just a treat to wear. Love it. And when I first smelled this fragrance was years ago. I was in Neiman Marcus and the sales associate gave me a sample of this. Instant love for me. Instant love. So I love this. Again, this is Enigma by Roja. On Wednesday, I ended up pulling out Dulce by Rosie Jane. I don't know if you guys will see that. This is Dulce by Rosie Jane. And I feel like this fragrance went viral a few times. This is going to be a sweet gourmand with notes of vanilla and caramel. And I feel like there's some type of resin in here. I'm going to spray a little bit. I actually wore this. Did I wear this as a daytime scent or a nighttime scent? I want to say I wore this as a bedtime scent. But there is something a little resinous in here. You gotta go smell the fragrance that I'm about to compare it to because you're probably not going to believe me. Vinyl Planophilia Extract 21 by Guerlain. I'm telling you, this fragrance is very resinous. There's something resinous in here. Even though it has maybe some caramel in here, I get that dark, almost like a dark, deep, resinous vanilla in here with a slight hint of something medicinal. The same way, it's the same thing I get from Vinyl Planophilia by Guerlain. There's something very medicinal in that fragrance, okay? I feel like only a few people will detect it because I don't hear a lot of people say that. I've only heard, really, I've only been the one saying it. I haven't heard anybody else say it. I'm not saying that they're full-on dupes, but man, they smell very, very similar. Go smell it, okay? If you can find that fragrance at the Guerlain counter, smell it, okay? And then go put your nose on Dulce by Rosie Jane. And I feel like you will be like, okay, yeah, they have some similarities. It could just be my nose, honey. I don't know. But yeah. So, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, so on Wednesday, ooh, the dent is really denting in this thing, okay? It's like right here. This was actually a fragrance I wore twice. Well, now today is a new week. Okay, so yeah, technically I only wore it one time last week. This is Heal the Way by Alex L and Sniff. It's a collab that they did together. And I want to say that this was released earlier this year, okay, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say it was released this year, maybe the earlier part of the year, and I'm just now adding it to my collection. I think I've had it now for probably about 3 months at this time, but this is going to be a sweet, soft, pistachio, caramel, fluffy whipped cream type of fragrance. It's very soft, it's very pretty, it's just an easy wear, it's very comforting. I feel like it's really gonna shine in the fall and winter because it feels very cozy. It smells cozy. It smells like a soft sweater, okay? That's what it smells like. It's really good and I enjoyed it. I wore this today as well, okay? It's just an easy grab for me, and I feel like this bottle is just too doggone small, and I am gonna run through it. But I don't mind buying another bottle of this when I run out of it because Sniff fragrances are really affordable. I want to say I paid maybe $60 for this, okay, maybe, but it was totally worth it. Totally worth it. Pretty scent, vanilla, pistachio, goodness, okay? Goodness. I really enjoy this one. I forgot to mention that the night that I slept in Dulce, I actually showered with the Dulce body wash. Dulce or Dulce, okay? I don't speak Spanish, so please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing the name, but I say it as Dulce, okay? But this is the body wash, and as y'all can see, I've been using it. This one is a little lighter, okay? I feel like the fragrance is, the scent is stronger, okay? The body wash is light, but this is a very thick, nice body wash. It lathers pretty well, okay? I want to say moderately lather. It doesn't have a big lather to it, but it gets the job done. So I showered with the body wash, and then I drenched myself in the perfume right before bed, okay? Speaking of body washes, I also used the body wash from Riddle, and this is called Fraiche. I mentioned Riddle in last week's video because I had used their body oil in the scent Original, and this is their body wash, but this does not have a scent at all. But why I love this body wash is because it is a oily based body wash. It lathers decent, you know, the lather is decent, but the oil in this body wash, as I'm washing my body and I rinse off, man, my body feels so freaking smooth, y'all. So smooth. And I love this. I hate the fact that it doesn't have a scent, but the way it feels on my body is great, okay? So I can just, you know, I can't talk about it too bad, but I do wish that it had a scent to it. That would just be perfect. But I love this body wash. I love it. I was about to say it smells good. It don't have a smell. That's the only downside to it, but you know, it is what it is. So if you're someone that doesn't care for scented body washes and you want something that is moisturizing on your skin, then go for the Fraiche body wash made by Riddle. So Thursday I went in with Morning Chest by Vilhelm Parfumerie. It's been a while since I talked about this fragrance, but this fragrance reminds me of fragrances like Creed Aventus. Creed Aventus for her, that type of DNA scent. If you like that DNA, then you will love this. It smells so similar to those type of fragrances that I don't feel the need to buy Creed Aventus for her or him. I love both of them. I could wear either one, to be honest with you. This is my Aventus, okay? This is my Creed Aventus because I do love that DNA a lot. I love to smell it on myself. I love to smell it on a man. It's sexy, okay? Sexy, woody, earthy, citrusy, musky thing. That's what Morning Chest is. And I absolutely love it. So this was my scent of the day for Thursday. Bringing it on home. On Friday, I wore Capri in a bottle, Lemon Sugar 14. And as y'all can see, I do have a tiny little dent going on in this fragrance, okay? I like this. I got to slow down on this too because we all know that the Vacay in a bottle set by Kayla is limited edition. So once it's gone, it's gone. But I do love this sweet, lemony gourmand type of scent. It reminds me of a lemon sugar cookie or like a lemon meringue pie. Some type of sweet lemony dessert, okay? It kind of makes my mouth water a little bit just smelling it, but this was one of my favorites out of the 4. If y'all watched that video, if you haven't, I'll link it up above where you can click on it and go watch it. But this does put me in the frame of mind of fragrances like Libre. It also reminds me of that Jackie Aina fragrance that I can never remember the name. Y'all know the one in the yellow bottle. That's the vibes that I get from this fragrance. And I don't own Libre. I have a body oil for Libre. I've always been on the fence with Libre. I don't know why, but I don't know. I would buy a full-size bottle of this though if she ever decided to make it in a full size. I doubt that she will, but I just feel like this is a really great summertime scent. I do feel like the longevity is lacking and the projection with this fragrance, but it doesn't take away from the fact that it smells so delicious. But when I wear it again, more than likely I will layer it with some type of sweet vanillic body oil. Hell, I may use one of my brown sugar babe oils or some type of oil. I do have oils from Land of Oz. Have you guys heard of Land of Oz oils? Comment down below. So those oils are really popular on TikTok. I believe they do have an Instagram now, but I first heard about them on TikTok, and I want to say I ordered 3. I ordered a vanilla bakery type scent, a pistachio type of scent, and another one I can't remember, but I got 3. And I feel like the vanilla body oil will go so well with Capri in a bottle. I think it would just set it off. And again, it will help with the longevity of this fragrance. We have it, Capri in a bottle, Lemon Sugar 14 by Kayla. So I think that's it. I think that is all that I have for y'all for this week's video. I think that's it. Comment down below if you have any of the fragrances that I have talked about in this video. Let me know what you wore last week. You know, give me some ideas. Not that I'm trying to spend any money right now. But let me know what you enjoyed last week as well. If you are into fragrances, I would love for you to subscribe. If you have watched 10 of my videos over the last year, honey, go ahead and push that subscribe button and turn on your notification bells so you'll be notified each and every time I upload. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you click off this video. It lets YouTube know that you enjoy my content, and it allows the algorithm to push my videos out so other people can watch and enjoy as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you are having a fabulous day, and I hope you are smelling good doing it. I will see you in the next video. Bye.